Okay, hey everybody. So this is my CSE 310 project. It's Gems Rocks Chasers. So just like a disclaimer, I didn't get the project to fully work yet. The window doesn't even open up yet because I have like two errors that I cannot figure out for the life of me. So I figured it would probably just be best to submit it as it is because there's still a lot amount of code. Like there's a decent amount of code that will work. I just cannot figure out these errors. So I'm going to run through it really fast. I'll show you how it's supposed to look. So this is my Python version of it. Oh, sorry, that's the C# one. This is the Python version. So let me just move it. So it'll start up. And then this is what it's, sorry, you move around with the arrow keys and collisions don't work right now, but this one, except like the fast ones. So this is, yeah, essentially what it's supposed to look like. And so that doesn't quite pop up. Oh, I forgot to change the caption on that one. So this is what happens. So I'll run through everything that I did right here. So I have the casting class. This is actor. And so it has all these. This is the member data right here. These are protected. These are, and then these are private. This one these two I didn't really end up using too much, but I had the setters. This is the constructor right here. Their position and velocity are in points. Point F is actually a double because just to be able to control it better. If we want to set it, if I need to set it into decimal points or just normal bigger numbers, that's what I used it for. Yeah, these are just it's a bunch of getters and setters right here for these methods. This is actually just a test if it has an image or not. So yeah. And then changes in the velocity. This is the move next method. This one's actually really important. You get the X, you get the Y, and then you get the velocity. And this is just what happens. You add the velocity and the position together, and you do a modulus of the max X so that it moves in proportion to the screen. And then it's just like if it sets it as if it's 0, then you just set it back to like the maxes. So it starts back in the top left of the screen in case. This is the cast. It's essentially a list of the actors. This creates the groups right here. This is a getter for the cast. So it can be, passed on. And then this is the add actor, and this is get all actors. So this dot values is what gets it out of a dictionary. This is the character. Oh, copy that. That's weird. So that's what the image is. That's what the width of the image. And then this is just, it's inheriting from actor. So it's taking some of the methods from actor right here and setting them. This starts out at the center screen right here and sets its position right there. And then the velocity just is initially 0, 0. And then here's gem. It's very similar to character. It's just starting at the top of the screen. It's actually I didn't put a starting position for this one. Because I was going to randomize them. That's why. Okay. This is point. This is what it does. So member data right here, constructor. And then if you need the X or the Y, and then this is add another point. So it's like adding 2 points together. And then this is the scale for like this scales the point and this reverses it. This is velocity. So these are all in double, but it does almost the exact same thing as point. This is the rock class. Pretty straightforward. It's almost the same as the gem class. Sets the image and width. And then this is scripting. So this is overridable class right here. Or this class I'm taking and basically overriding it everywhere. So here's the control actors action. I don't know why I have all these highlighted. So this one, so constructor and then the execute. So point direction. So this is how you essentially you control the character. Goodness gracious, this is how you control your main character right here. So this method is what does it, and then adds these all together. This is drawing it. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. It's using the Raylib library and stuff. This moves it. This is what moves all the other actors right here. This is the script class. And so this is like essentially what happens here is it's a list of everything that's going to be done in the program. So right here, or sorry, dictionary. I did not mean to say list. It's a dictionary of lists of everything that's going to happen in the program. So they're all declared right here, and then you add them. I add the rest of them in main, and then this returns the variable for scripts. These are services, keyboard. It's just checking if keys are pressed. This is the video service. I kind of skipped past physics on accident. This is the video. This draws everything. So it uses the Raylib library right there. And then physics service is this. So it just checks the collision. I haven't had anything to handle collisions yet, but it just checks if there is one. These are the constants that I'm using. This is my director class. So this is where CAS is instanced right here. Oh, I should make these private. I'm going to make these private really fast, actually, because I think I would like that better. It would make more sense. But yeah, that's member data, or sorry, these are, excuse me, attributes, goodness gracious. Then this is initializing the rest of the objects that aren't initialized up here. So these create the groups. You're adding a character, and then it adds a gem amount based off the constants, adds a rock amount, and then these are all more classes that are instanced here. These add actions. So this is the group name, and then this is what the action is. And then this opens the window right here. The Q action function is what's going to be used in the actual directing, or the direct method. So right here is the dictionary. This is the get script. And then actions is equal to that. So if it's so whatever phase, sorry, I totally had a brain fart there. Whatever phase is put into the parameter is what's going to be the action for that set. So right here you can see I've got all of these Q actions. This runs the entire game. If the window should close, that's basically if the user attempts to close the window, the keep playing is made false, the window closes, the game stops, and then it says game over. That's it. Yep, and that's what I've got. And then, oh yeah, and this is main, it just calls direct. Yeah, so that's what I've got. Obviously, there's a lot I need to fix to make sure that it gets to work, but I'd say it was pretty decent for the amount of time I gave myself. I think I need to work better on my time management this time around. I've been really crummy at it these past couple of times, so I want to get better at that. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it.